Dictionary, thunderbird. Noun. In American Indian folklore, the spirit or god of thunder, lightning, and rain. Thunderbird. Greta Thunberg. Great Thunderbird. What a theory that is, huh? Yeah, well, it's not a theory because she's not independent any more than Trump or Biden or Epstein or Vladimir or any of these shadows on the wall of Plato's, projected onto the wall of Plato's cave, any more than they are legitimate and independent. None of them are. They're masks. They're fronts, false fronts, fake faces, artificial intelligent faces on the masks covering up the real face of power, which is something we are unable to speak. A darkness that's beyond dark. An evil that's beyond evil. Here in this garden of evil. Theoretical, theorist, theory. Theory, theo, the-o-re. Theory. One, noun one. A set of propositions describing the operation and causes of natural phenomena. A set of propositions describing the operation and causes of natural phenomena. And who is the one making those set of propositions? Man, or womb man, a human being, not nature. It's not nature making a set of propositions about nature and natural phenomena. It's man. So it's artificial. Two, or fake. It's a copy. Man can only copy. Man does not make originals. That's what God is. The original. The origin. Two, theory. Second definition, a supposed but unverified explanation. Not verified, meaning not confirmed, not proven. Three, beyond a reasonable doubt. Three, the principles of an art or an artifice, an artifact, a creation of, again, the hand of man, not God. And man, God's hands obviously are invisible. The invisible enemy. Think about that. The term that Trumpet used to sell all the shit show to get everyone into warp speed, to get Operation Warp Speed going. The invisible enemy, science fiction. He's a two-faced jester liar. He's telling you it's bullshit out of the one side of his mouth because an invisible enemy, that's not no enemy at all. Because even the virus, if it's real, it's visible under a microscope, correct? Yes. But he called it invisible. So he's saying it's not real out of one side of his mouth, and then on the other side, he's saying it is real because, well, we need to have this enemy to justify our warp speed operation. To get going with our forced evolution of humanity into a cyborg race. What's the last definition of theory? The principles of an art that is distinguished from its practice. So this is there anything? I'm not making any theories here. There's nothing theoretical about any of this. This is all empirical. This is all empirical science right here. These are facts. ABC is 1, 2, 3 is a fact, and all of these quantifications of these names, values, are facts, right? Artifacts. And yes, artificial, because writing itself is artificial. It's not natural. You don't see anyone with a naturally born with a name tag on that says David Bowie or Doc Brown. And look at how David Bowie and Doc Brown, the same value, just like Jake Epping and Dale Cooper. 94, same. Jake Epping, Dale Cooper, David Bowie, Doc Brown, DB. Denise Bryson, FOX 666. CNN syncs up with CIA perfectly. FOX 666. It's a false dichotomy between CNN and Fox on the in TV land. In tell you our vision land. Not your vision, their vision. The vision of the real owners, as Carlin called them. The real owners, Gordon Cole, White Lodge, same number as the sun, 1 is 54, the sun. 9, number 9. And there's Set, Sun, 89, Virus is 89, Osiris is 89, Phallus is 89. Phallus in the sense of the symbolism of the phallus, of the male generative principle of nature, like the tree posts. The fecundity of the male member in nature as a principle, not just a human phallus. In fact, that's not what the phallus symbols that you see all over the place in architecture and in cemeteries, the obelisks going back into the ancient world, the sundials, the Peter of Jupiter, not of the god, the giant Jupiter bull god penis, not spike, not that of a human being. Size sure as hell does matter, because there's a world of difference between an erect bull Peter and a erect human Peter. I don't care who the human is, John Holmes or what's that other guy who was recently was getting put away, the other fucking famous long dong silver guy. What the fuck's his name? Ron Jeremy. He's in trouble on the Trump ship of fools. Trump, same value as a Fool's 88. Biff. He's Biff. He's Biff too. Biden and Trump are both Biff. 25. Because they're both masks on the diabolical power structure of the apprenticeship, of the Jesuit Masonic cabal that owns you, that owns the system, owns and operates it for its own ends, not yours. It uses you as a chess piece. Okay, Neptune, right? Yeah. What is Neptune? The god and the planet. Gods and planets all synced up. Oh, of course. That one. The big 95, which is the same value as SON of GOD. CLARKKENT SIRIUS, which is homophone with SERIOUS. Why so serious? 88 Masonic Home Road. Transmission complete. Oh, and I cannot forget this one. Donald J. Wait, which one is it? It's the Donald Trump. No, Donald. That one's important too. There's the Donald Trump because it's the same as 48 as Illuminati and 666. And look how he syncs up with Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump, Donald John Trump. Sorry, but your Donald Trump idol is Forrest Gump. Look, Donald John Trump, 185, and he's Truman. He's a fiction. 68, Forrest Gump, same, 158, 59, 14, 666, 156.48. Illuminati, 120, like Klaus Schwab, for like Michael Stipe, 48, like the 102 of Jim Carrey, JC, and his Illuminati routine on Jimmy Kimmel, which is 133, Jimmy Kimmel, like government, like simulation, like everything. Like the word everything, it's 133. White House is 133. 48 for Donald Trump, 48 for Illuminati, 48 for 666. And then look, Donald John Trump 68, 185, Forrest Gump 158. Oh, that's what's called, that's just a fluke. Yeah, when it all mounts up like a mountain like this is just a little chunk of it, the tip of the iceberg, so to speak. It's not, you to keep saying it's just coincidence, you sound more and more ridiculous the more of these coincidences that are shown, and that as they mount up, it just becomes more and more untenable of a position to say that it's just meaningless or in a fluke and random happenstance. 88 for transmission complete, and the town I'm in here, Charlton, Massachusetts, has the same 259. You write out 259, it equals 259. 88 Masonic Home Road. That's the address here of the Overlook, it's called, in Charlton, up on the hill, the old folks' home. 88. And it's 88 Masonic Home Road. And you're telling me that that's a coincidence in this cult cabal faction here that is all about this shit with the double numbers, with the 11 and its multiples. 33 degrees of the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry. The highest degree is the 33rd. Robert Zemeckis, also that same 1697 pattern of 88167. And this is the guy who brought us Forrest Gump and Back to the Future, the director. But we started here with Neptune, and look, 95, 14 again, the 145 shit going on with like the 14 Stations of the Cross we went through yesterday at St. Anne's Church. Clark Kent, 95, Son of God, 95, Neptune, 95, and that's just the tip. This is serious shit. It's not a fucking joke. What's a joke and a bad one is the ship of fools of politics and the smokescreen of media and the blatantly on purpose intentional divide and rule and depopulation agenda of the 21st century of the owners, the real owners who own you. The elite, as Carlin said, they own you. The owners, the real Illuminati that is behind all of this AI. It's been, the entire process of civilization has been AI, artificial intelligence, rather than natural human or humane caring intelligence. The world's as fucked up as it is, not by accident, not on a fluke, not just by happenstance. Nothing is by happenstance. Couldn't be. Something is conceived, has to be conceived in the mind before it comes into manifestation. Not necessarily your mind or his or her mind, by the way. Its mind. Who do you think that is there? I found something. A Judy's. It was above a convenience store. It was above a convenience store. And there they were.